Hello everyone, welcome to EC Chemistry by Praveen. So last class we have learned about the mole concept. Before that we have learned about the relative atomic mass, average atomic mass we have learned. So today's session we are going to learn about the what is meant by molecule, how to calculate the molecular mass and some of the important formulas to how to calculate the molecular average mass we are seeing here. So what is mean by molecule? So before going to the molecule, first of all, we have to once again we have to remind about the atom. So if you take the any matter, in the matter the smallest particle is called as a atom. We are calling it as a in the universe you can take anything. So to understand the molecule, so better take the two live example. For example, I am taking the one brick. I am taking two bricks. I am taking, for example, like two or three bricks. I am taking the one sentence, one letters. I am taking. For example, I am taking like a T C. I am taking. So here I have taken the two bricks. I have taken. I have taken the three letters. I have taken. With the help of the bricks, it is not about the numbers. It is the two or three. So this means what? The group of the bricks. The group of the bricks will give the wall. It will form a some wall. Will be forming. That is what one group is combining with the another group. The group of the bricks. The group of the bricks will give the wall it is giving. For example, if I am taking the some letters I am taking, if I combine these letters, I will get the one sentence I will get. Here you can see here brick is like a atom. For example, here another brick is like a atom. Here it is like a one atom. Letter is like a atom. Here letter is also like a one atom. Here these are like a atoms. The group of these letters combined to give a sentence. Same thing, the group of atoms combined chemically, they are giving the molecule they are giving. So see here also one brick, another brick, another brick. Maybe if you take the three bricks, you can take it will give the some wall it is giving. So same thing here, the group of the atoms, one atom is combining with the another atoms. The group of atoms combining chemically to form a molecule it is forming. The one is the only the difference is atom is exhibit independently, but molecule is exhibit independently. It is exhibited. Okay, the molecule. So this molecule it is called as a molecule. For example, I am taking the hydrogen plus hydrogen combining they will form a H2 molecule. This we are calling it as a atom. One atom is combining with another atom to form a molecule. So to hold the molecule, some attractive force is required. That is only we are calling it as a chemical bond. Otherwise you can write like this. Okay, so otherwise you can see one nitrogen atom, three hydrogen atom, 1 2 3, they are forming the molecule is called NH3 they are forming. If you take two hydrogen atoms, one oxygen, combining they form a H2O they are forming. If you see one carbon, two oxygen, combining to form a CO2 they are forming. The group of the atoms are combining chemically, they are forming a molecule they are forming, right? Molecule is a independently existing. So now you can see what is mean by molecular mass. Before also we have learned what is mean by atomic mass. The mass of the one atom. Molecular mass in the sense the mass of the one molecule. Simple. Whatever we studied in the atom related to atomic mass, here also we will study. But in place of the atom, we will replace it with a molecule. Now you can see molecular mass. Molecular mass. So here molecular mass is nothing but the in the molecule is nothing but what? Atoms, group of atoms. The group of atoms, the group mass of the atoms only. Mass of the atoms only. Okay. So molecular mass is nothing but the sum of atomic masses, sum of atomic masses. So sum of atomic masses of all the atoms, of all atoms present in a molecule. So present in a molecule. Otherwise you can in a molecule. In a molecule. In a molecule. For example, I am taking the H2. H2 is a molecule, but I want the molecular mass. H2 molecular mass in the sense sum of the molecular mass of the atoms in a molecule. Nothing but hydrogen mass is 1. Another hydrogen mass is 1. Okay, this combining, the sum we are combining, we will get the 2. We will get the 2. It is expressed in the AMU. We are expressing, right? We are expressed in the AMU. Next one you can take N2 molecule, the sum of the atoms. So nitrogen plus nitrogen, nothing but 1 nitrogen. No, nitrogen mass is, what is nitrogen mass? 14. Another nitrogen mass 14. Here 1 nitrogen is there. That's why I multiply with the nitrogen. So here plus will be there because we are using the sum. We are using no. So nothing but 28 AMU atomic mass unit here. The sum of the all the atoms present in a molecule. Whatever the atoms are present. If 3 atoms are present, 3 atoms some atomic mass. 4 atoms are present in a molecule. The sum of the 4 atoms mass. That is only called as a molecular mass. For example, you can see NH3. NH3 in the sense N plus 3 hydrogens. Nitrogen atomic mass is 14 into 1. Why? Because here 1 is only there, no? 3. How many hydrogens? 3 hydrogen. That's why I kept 3. What is atomic mass of the hydrogen? 1. So totally it will get 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. In case of H2 also you can take how many hydrogens? 2 hydrogens. 2 hydrogens. So 1 plus 1 oxygen, 16 is equal to 18 AMU. AMU. Simple. First of all, we have to know the atomic mass. Already in our channel, how to calculate the mass number of an element already we mentioned. Once go through that one, you can get an idea. Because some free knowledge is required to get one. Okay? We will take the some more example. For example, you can see CuSO4.5H2O. Molecular mass, how to calculate it? CuSO4, of course, copper sulfate, blue color will be there. That's why it is called as a blue vitriol we are calling. First of all, what? The sum of the atomic masses, like this, right? Copper plus sulfur plus oxygen, no? Oxygen, 4 oxygen plus 5 hydrogens plus 5 oxygen. 5 hydrogens plus 5 oxygen. So what is the atomic mass of the copper? Copper is nothing but the 63.5. Sulfur is 32. Oxygen is, what is the oxygen atomic mass? Oxygen atomic mass is 16. So 4 oxygens are there. So 4 16s. Otherwise you can get 4 16 plus 5 hydrogens are there. So we have to multiply. So 5 1 into 2. Otherwise you can go with like this also. 5 2s are 10. 10 into H or 10 into 10 H also you can go. Otherwise you can go like this. 5 oxygen. 5 oxygen in the same 16 you will get. So finally you will get the approximately 249.5 AMU you will get. Okay. Like this you can calculate the molecular mass. The sum of the, first of all we have to know the atomic mass. The sum of the all the atoms present in a molecule, that is called as a molecular atomic mass. Okay. So molecular mass is nothing but mass of one molecule. Mass of one molecule only, no? What is meant by molecule? The group of the atoms present chemically. Okay. So if you see, already we have an atomic mass. What are the units of atomic mass? A into AMU. In play, what I said earlier, whatever the atom is there, no, just to replace it the molecule. So you can see molecular mass units. You can see molecular mass unit. Atomic mass A into AMU, no? A is nothing but atom. Here M into AMU. Here M into AMU. Already we know what is meant by AMU. 1 AMU is equal 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. Last 2 videos I said. If anyone is not seen that videos, go and check in playlist. Okay, so if you want the mass, molecular mass or molar mass in a grams, so if you see molar mass is equal m into AMU. AMU I know 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. You will get in a grams. This is the representation in a AMU. Okay, this is the representation in a AMU. See another example. Calculate the atomic mass of urea. Urea is NH2CO NH2. Okay, we have to calculate the molecular mass. That means nitrogen atomic mass we have to know, hydrogen atomic mass, carbon atomic mass, oxygen atomic mass we have to. So here we can see simple nitrogen, no, 2 nitrogen. Hydrogens how many? 4. 1 carbon, 1 oxygen. Nothing but 2 nitrogens, 4 hydrogens, 1 carbon, 1 oxygen. 2 nitrogen is equal 14 plus 4 hydrogen is equal 1, 1 carbon is equal 12, 1 oxygen is equal 16 atomic masses, right? So if you do simplification, you will get the 60 AMU, you will get 60 AMU atomic mass in it. But I want the molecular mass of urea in a grams. Nothing but 60 into 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24 gram. This is if you want to represent it in AMU. If you want to represent it in a grams, you can go with like this. Okay, please note it down. Okay, next you can see calculate the volume occupied. That means what? They are asking V. Volume they are asking. Volume occupied by one molecule of H2O. One molecule of H2O, nothing but the water. So what they have given, we know the mass, we can know, right? We can know the molecular mass. We know what is 18 grams. No? How we got 18 AMU? Nothing but H2 plus O is nothing but 2 plus 16 is equal 18 AMU. We know 18 AMU. We know. But they are asking the volume. But this means what? We know the formula. Density is equal mass by volume. Density of the water is equal 1 gram per milliliter. You have to remember the density of the water. It is very useful while calculating of the numericals. It will be useful, right? Just substitute this one. You will get the density is volume now. V is equal m into d. M into d. So is equal 18 into 1 is equal 18 ml we will. But I want it in a volume. I want it in a grams. I want, right? Grams in the sense V is equal 18 into 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24. So approximately I will get like a 29.88 into 10 to the power of minus 24 ml. Simple, but yes, density is equal to mass by volume. Please note it down that one. Okay, so in the atomic mass we have in the relative atomic mass. What is meant by relative atomic mass? Relative atomic mass in the sense the ratio of the actual mass to the 1/12th mass of one carbon atom. Okay, same here, relative atomic mass in the mass of that particular atom, no, mass of the particular molecule. That's it. So now we can see that is called RAM, relative atomic mass. This is called relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass is equal the mass of or actual mass of a molecule. So actual mass of molecule by 1/12th mass of one carbon 12 atom, right? 1/12th mass of carbon atom. So of course it is expressed in the AMU. It is molecular mass, no, m into AMU. So AMU get cancelled. So relative atomic mass is a unitless. It doesn't have a unit, but molecular mass has a unit. M into AMU. It has a mass is equal to M into AMU, but relative atomic mass only M. So there is no units, right? So you can see the average molecular mass. Average molecular mass. Before what na AM. That means average atomic mass, the sum of the isotopic mixtures we have taken. But here what we have to take, average molecular mass we have to take. So nothing but the in a given mixture, two or more molecules are present. So for example, if you say this is the mixture, this is the beaker, in this A molecule is there, B molecule is there, C molecule is there. Three are the different type of the molecule. A having the one molecular mass, B having the one molecular mass, C having the one molecular mass. Let us say it is M1, it is M2, it is the M3. It is the molecular mass. Percentage also we have to take, in the relative atomic mass, average atomic mass we have calculated the percentage. So percentage nothing but the abundance, here we are representing in terms of the moles we are representing, right? So here you can see here abundance, you can see here abundance x1 percentage, x2 percentage, x3 percentage, mole percentage. Abundance percentage is equal to mole percentage. Now I want the molecular mass. This is what the sum of average molecular mass, in the sense the sum of the mass of the sum of the all the masses of the molecule present in a given mixture, right? Average of the molecular mass, average of the M1 plus M2 M3, some average molecule you can take of the all the molecule present in the sample, that is only called as a average molecular mass. Here three important formulas is there that will help us to calculate the average mass, and the number of moles also is there. So of course already you have watched the mole concept, so better once you can go through the mole concept video. So now you can see case 1, if abundance is nothing but mole percentage, so or mole percentage is given, how to calculate the M average? So in a beaker, A plus B plus C, three molecules are present. They are having the molecular mass M1, they are having the molecular mass 2, they are having the molecular mass 3. Abundance how much? X1 percentage, X2 percentage, X3 percentage. Abundance or mole percentage, right? Abundance or mole percentage. I want M average, I want. So here M average. Average in the sense, of course, 100 only. 100 is nothing but this is only x1, x2 plus x3. In a given mixture, x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus, if 4 is there, x4, 5 is there, x4 plus so on, they get the 100. Already we have learned this one in the last video. So nothing but what? M1 into x1 by 100, M2 into x2 by 100, M3 into x3 by 100. The sum of the all the molecular mass we will take, M1 x1 plus M2 x2 plus M3 x3 by 100. What I said, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is nothing but 100, no? That means what? 100 I can replace this one. So M average is equal M1 x1 plus M2 x2 plus M3 x3 abundance plus, I know x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 100. So x1 plus x2 plus x3. That's it. If 4 is there, x4. That means what? That time what will happen? M4 x4. 5 is there. M5 x5. 5 mixtures are there. 6 mixtures is there. M6 x6. Here x6 will come. Okay. So like this. That means this is the formula you have to remember. When the molecular mass and the abundance or mole percentage they have given, easily you can calculate the M average, you can calculate. These two formulas are very important. Okay, see next one. That means what? Abundance is given. How to calculate the M average? Okay, next. So if Number of moles are given. Number of moles. Moles is nothing but N is equal weight by the gram molecular weight is given. Molar mass. Weight by the gram molecular weight. Okay. Nothing but N. Okay, better. Is given. So now calculate the M average. Nothing but what? Again take the beaker mixture A plus B plus C is there. What they are saying? They have given the data moles they have given. Moles. They didn't give the abundance. Moles. Moles is equal to N1 moles, N2 moles, N3 moles. For example, another mixture is there, N4. Another mixture is there, N5. Like this we will. So molecular mass. What is the molecular mass of the A is equal to M1. What is the molecular mass of B is equal to M2. What is the molecular mass C? M3. If D is there, M4 is there here. M4 like this one. Now, so what we have to do? First of all, we have to just how will you do? M1, N1, M2, N2, M3, N3 by 100 we will do, right? Generally, we will go with the formula M1 into N1, like this only we will go. But I want to know the what is N1? N1 is nothing but the number of moles. Number of moles, how will you calculate it? Because they are asking about the abundance, no? Abundance I want no. So, how before how we written the formula? M1 x1 plus M2 x2 plus M3 x3 by 100. We have written like this. Otherwise, how we have written? X1 plus X2 plus X3 100 we have written. But I want the X1 no right now. X1 how can you calculate? X1 of the first molecule. First molecule how can you calculate? Number of moles of that particular molecule by total number of moles. N1 plus N2 plus N3. X2 how can you calculate? N2 by N1 plus N2 plus N3. N1 is the number of moles of A, N2 is the number of moles of B, N3 is the number of moles of C. 3. X1 is the abundance percentage of the A, X2 is the abundance or mole percentage of the B. Now X3 is equal N3 by N1 plus N2 plus N3. X3 is nothing but abundance percentage, nothing but the moles. Moles is nothing C of the C. So now we got X1 plus X2 plus X3 I have got, right? X1 plus X2 plus X3 I have got. But here what they are talking? Percentage, no? Just take it as a 100. Percentage, just take it as a 100. Percentage, just take it as a 100 we will take. Now M average. M average, this is the formula, M average. M average is equal to M1 into X1, M2. Just now from the first formula, this is the first formula. But I know X1 is equal to how much? N1. So just substitute M average is equal. I will go with the 100. So here already we know 100. Just substituted the X1 here. N1 by N1 plus N2 plus N3 into 100. So here N2 by N1 plus N2 plus N3 into 100. N3 is equal to N1 plus N2 100. 100 get cancelled will be there here. So that means what? This 100, this 100, this 100 get cancelled here. So now you can write the M average is equal. Just 100 is there. That means numerator and denominator is equal. So M average is equal M1 N1 plus M2 N2 plus M3 N3 by what left? N1 plus N2 plus N3. N1 plus N2 plus N3. N1 plus N2 plus N3. Okay? N1 plus N2 plus N3. So LCM, take the LCM. So N1 plus N2 plus N3. This is the formula. Very, very important formula. This formula we have to use if they have given the number of moles they have given. If they have given the number of moles, then that time you have to use this formula. Okay. Next case. Another case. Last case. Mass percentage of the component I have given. Mass percentage. Mass percentage of the component is given. component in the sense in the given mixture. So again, take the beaker. Here 3 mixtures are there, A, B, C, D, whatever the mixtures is there, but better to go with the simple. I am going with the simple A. Okay. This time I have taken the 2 components are taken. So mass percentage. So mass percentage, for example, this is X percentage, this is Y percentage. X percentage, Y percentage. So we know now molecular mass, this is M1, this is M2. Molecular mass of the B is Y2 and mass percentage. Average, generally how can we calculate the average? What we will do? X1 into M1, Y1 into M2 we will do by 100, but it's completely that is the wrong. Why? Because here they have given the molecular mass, they have given here mass percentage, they have given. That is absolutely right. So that's why you can see the first of all, you know the N given mass by weight by given mass by molecular mass and number of moles we have to calculate it. So how after that we can get the M average? We know the formula, just now we have done M1 N1 plus M2 N2 by 100. We have done the same formula, right? So otherwise you can replace with the N1 plus N2 if 3 is there. Just now we have done no M3 N3 by N3, but here I have taken the 2 samples, that's why I have written M average is equal M1 N1 plus M2 N2 plus N is nothing but what? Mass by the molecular molar mass. So now mass by the molar mass. Mass by the molar mass. So M average I want. The M average. So here already N1 is there. What is mean by N1? N1 is nothing but the mass by molar mass. Mass how much? X. Molar mass is equal M1 for this. For Y you can take M by 5. This is N1, this is N2. Okay, you can go with the, like this. So nothing but what? This formula. If you want to get, okay, this is the N1. N2 is equal Y by M2. Okay, so M1 is common here. We are not changing this one, but we are changing this one. M1 into N1 na. N1 means what? X by M1. M1 is equal X by M1 plus M2 is equal Y by M2. M1 by N1 plus N2. N1 plus N2. N1 is equal X by M1 plus X by M2. M1 get cancelled. M2 get cancelled. But I know that X plus Y plus Z, whatever it may be, all the components, number of moles is equal to 100. No? So 100 by, this is Y by M2, M average. If the mass percentage of the component is given, you have to follow this formula we have to follow. So this is about the today topic. So all the 3 formulas one time I will write. So go through this one. These 3 formulas are very important. After basic concept of chemistry, I will start the atomic structures. All the concept I will upload. So for example, mole percentage is given. M average is equal. What is the formula? M1 x1 plus M2 x2 by 100. If 3 is there, M3 x3. Okay. Number of moles is given. Number of moles, very easy. So M average is equal number of moles. How to calculate it? M1 N1 plus M2 N2 plus M3 N3 by N1 plus N2 plus N3. If 4 are there, M4 x4 by N4. That's it. N4. This is N4. Okay. This formula. For example, mass percentage is given. M average is equal 100 by X by M1 Y by M2. You know x1 m1, how do you calculate? x1 m1 is nothing but n1 is equal to x by m1, n2 is equal to y by m2. Number of moles is equal weight by or molecular mass by the molar mass. Already we know. Last class also we have learned the same thing we have learned. Okay. Next class I will explain about the percentage of the mass. So thank you for watching. Please like this video and share to your friends. Thank you.